This is breaking news from Pix 11.
All right, everybody, approaching 9:30, and we're continuing to cover the breaking news at this hour very closely.
Yeah, we're learning workers. They've been evacuated from a construction site on 42nd and 2nd in Manhattan.
And that's because officials say at this hour, here's what we know. 2 columns have buckled at this nearby high-rise right across the street from our Pix 11 studios. Part of 42nd Street and a very busy Midtown has been shut down between 2nd and 3rd Avenue, as has parts of 2nd Avenue as well, creating a bit of a gridlock situation around Midtown.
We continue to follow the breaking story on Manhattan's east side. Buckling beams discovered inside an office building under construction is causing a mass evacuation.
Yeah, right now, several buildings in that area have been evacuated, at least 8, maybe 9, actually. Workers worked quickly to make sure those buildings do not collapse.
Yeah, moments ago, we heard from the governor, Governor Hochul, saying she's in communication with local officials here in the city, and obviously saying that any aid that they need to provide, the state is there and ready to help out.
Now, WFXR News Weather First, Virginia's most accurate forecast.
Still got some areas of heavy rain that are continuing for us with the flood advisory in place for parts of the Highlands and South Side. New flash flood warning out for you folks into Carroll County. How much longer this rain is going to stick around? WFXR News First at 10 starts now.
Now, WFXR News First at 10.
Right now, first at 10, water levels at Smith Mountain Lake remain low despite some recent rain. How the low water levels are impacting businesses around the lake this summer. Plus, moviegoers could be seeing some big impacts at the theater after a new law goes into effect, why some are now seeing captions at the bottom of the big screen. And we're continuing to track the measles outbreak in Buckingham County. More on what the most recent data shows about the spread. Thanks for joining us tonight, first at 10. I'm Sam Graham. Ron has the night off.
When news breaks, you want facts, not speculation. That's why we're immediately confirming the facts, gathering useful information that actually affects you. Whether it's a shutdown on the T, a situation in Worcester, or weather that could slow the whole region, we keep you ahead of it. Breaking news without the noise. Just what you need to know. NBC 10 Boston. News worthy of you.
Your first alert at 6. This is WIS 10.
911, where's your emergency?
Ma'am, I'm at 39 Hillsborough Street. I can't find my baby.
39 Hillsborough Street?
Yes, ma'am. She was outside playing, and I came out here after cooking dinner a little bit, and I'm looking for her, but I don't see her nowhere.
Okay.
First at 6 tonight, the search for 4-year-old Javea Harris still continues this evening. Even without finding her body, both parents now facing homicide by child abuse charges.
Tonight, a former prosecutor explains how investigators built that case and what comes next.
Listening to that chilling 911 call, that is a part of the case that investigators are now building. That little girl from Aiken County was reported missing, as you heard there, by her mother. That was on June 30th, and that call sparked days of intense searches.
But investigators now believe evidence shows that she'd been dead for a month before that 911 call was actually made.
WIS reporter Nick Neville joins us after speaking with an attorney today, unaffiliated with this case. But Nick, this attorney able to give some valuable insight about one of the big questions, which is why Aiken County Sheriff's Office was able to make an arrest despite not having found a body.
All of a sudden it got dark, it started to rain, and then the thunder was all over.
Making a mark. Monday's storms may have been brief, but they left behind a mess. Toppled trees, damaged homes, and something a tornado touchdown. Plus, another offshoot of this, lightning strikes. A storm nearly turning deadly in the Midlands. A family talking about their close call and how you can now help them. The News at 10 starts now.
Live from the Fox Studios in Columbia, it's Watch Fox News at 10, local first.
Good Tuesday evening. Thanks for tuning in to Watch Fox News at 10. I'm Brian McConkey. We begin tonight with a night of severe weather turning into a nightmare for a local family. A lightning strike sparking a fire at their home, ripped right through it and destroyed their house. Sierra Ellis and her family did get out safely. That's the good news, but they lost everything.
Now, CBS 13 is on your side at 11.
First tonight at 11, we continue to track a major shakeup in the race for U.S. Senate after new allegations of sexual assault against Democrat Graham Plattner. Good evening, I'm Katie Sampson.
And I'm Greg Lagerquist. 2 women have now accused Plattner of sexual misconduct and even rape over the past 2 days. Accusations Plattner has denied, but these claims have led to cratering political and financial support for Plattner, both here in Maine and nationally.
Working for you. Fox 2 News Morning starts now.
Hello, 7 o'clock, Wednesday, July 8th. Thanks for being with us. I'm Jay Towers.
Hey, Jay, good morning. I'm Brandon Hudson. So here's what we're talking about this hour. Who says you have to be on land to see the 4th of July fireworks light up the sky? This one city that gave the International Space Station quite a show.
I need you down in the basement now. Please take your tornado precautions.
Daniel Breezy was telling us, it's probably going to get rough. So we took that to heart. Storm hit us. Really grateful, really blessed that we were able to survive it.
Watching out for you always. News 2, the Weather Authority. We're watching out for you always. Weather can change in a moment. And when seconds count, you can count on News 2. You've got 2 minutes. The Weather Authority team is committed to keeping you and your family safe always.
And a nice evening tonight. We keep the heat, add the humidity, and some thunderstorms by tomorrow afternoon. What you need to know in your first alert forecast.
Live from Vermont's own WCAX, the Channel 3 News at 6 starts now.
A third gunfire incident in Burlington in just 3 days. Channel 3's Ike Ben-David has been following all 3 cases for us. He joins us live now in the studio. Ike, bring us up to speed.
Hey, Kat and Kiana. An 83-year-old man is accused of firing 3 shots into the ground last night on Johnson Street over a parking dispute.
Here's your First Warn Weather forecast first. Sponsored by Anderson Collision Center. Visit driveanderson.com.
Temperatures are pretty comfortable out there tonight. Most of us staying in the mid and even upper 70s here at the 9 o'clock hour. We're at 77 in Rockford, Janesville, 74 in Rochelle, and 76 in Freeport. Not as much of a heat index factor as what we had from earlier today. We have been rain-free, but keeping our eyes up to the north as the line of showers and thunderstorms continues to move across Iowa, Wisconsin as well, all diving to the south and southeast. The activity through Iowa moving into Waterloo will continue to move more towards the south. What we see in Wisconsin will gradually work its way down into our neck of the woods here as we approach the midnight hour. A lot of this is going to be weakening as it does, so I don't anticipate it really any severe weather, but there could be some pockets of some heavier rainfall, especially for those in southern Wisconsin and perhaps even far northwest Illinois as we do get close to about the midnight time frame. Temperatures waking up tomorrow will be close to that 70-degree mark. Can't completely rule out an isolated thunderstorm or 2, climbing back into the low 80s with a couple of scattered thunderstorms going into the afternoon. Timing it all out and looking at the heat coming up in the forecast a little later.
An agreement to consolidate 2 state-line fire departments. How this merger in Beloit will help address rising costs for both agencies. Plus indictments against an Illinois House member. The accusations State Representative Carol Amons and her husband are facing. And a patriotic presentation at a state-line museum. Why organizers believe the contents of the Declaration of Independence remain vital to this day.
Live from Fox 39. This is Eyewitness News at 9.
And good evening, everyone. I'm Wendell Edwards. Thank you for being here. The town of Beloit and the city of Beloit fire departments will soon be coming together as one. The move was finalized just this week at the city of Beloit's city council meeting. Eyewitness News reporter Mariko Holland spoke with both fire department leaders on what this means for the community and what it should expect.
Now, your primetime local news leader. Fox 22 News at 10.
Well, good evening, everyone. Coming up tonight, we'll have all the day's news. But first, that big bombshell tonight from the campaign trail. Senate candidate Graham Plattner is out of the race. Good evening, everyone. I'm Craig Colson, sitting in tonight for Beth Jones. He announced tonight he is suspending his campaign after he was accused of sexually assaulting a former girlfriend. Plattner has denied the allegations and had refused to drop out until tonight.
Graham Plattner news breaking tonight in Commitment 2026, a campaign collapse. Democratic nominee Plattner dropping out of the race for U.S. Senate while calling the allegations of sexual assault not remotely true. Why Plattner says the political establishment is using the timing to get him out of the race.
And now tonight, Maine Democrats shifting focus to the convention and the new candidates ahead.
You're watching Channel 8. Maine's total coverage starts with breaking news.
And that breaking news, a major race reset in Maine's U.S. Senate contest. Thanks for joining us here at 11. I'm Megan Torgeson.
I'm John Creasy. As we first broke this news to you earlier here tonight, Graham Plattner announcing that he is suspending his campaign and will file the paperwork needed to remove his name from the ballot by this Monday. That announcement comes after Plattner was accused of raping a woman back in 2021.
And for that reason, we are suspending campaign operations.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us at 11. I'm Bailey Cornick. Tonight, the story drawing national attention. Democratic U.S. Senate nominee Graham Plattner is dropping out of the race. Plattner made the announcement in an 11-minute video he posted to social media earlier tonight. Here's a few minutes of his key experts from his statement.